Alright. Hi all, here we have Dr. Prasad again to
Hi.
solve couple of our FAQs based on our heart and cholesterol. So, sir, good morning.
Good morning.
So, without further delay, we'll just straight get into the frequently asked questions, right?
Please.
So, the first question is, why is heart so important to our body? Why is it?
Yeah, your heart is the central part of your circulating system. It circulates oxygenated blood throughout your body in every corner of your body, and it also supports eliminating the waste from your body. So it is the central lifeline system in your body, taking care of all recurrent of your day-to-day activities, including when you're sleeping, you are exercising, or you are idling. All the requirements are taken by your heart. Yeah.
So, heart is necessary for many different activities, not just pumping blood. So that's what our next question is based off. What does the heart actually do all day? We all know, as kids itself, we know our heart pumps blood, but does it have any other job apart from pumping blood, which you have mentioned?
Yeah, pumping blood, it is actually pumping the oxygenated blood from your lungs. And in turn, it takes out all the waste product like carbon dioxide from blood and then removes it. In addition to that, during this process, it takes care of your hormone secretions, bile acid release for your digestion, then some hormone productions, vitamin D production, etc. are carried out by the heart during this process.
Okay. So it's not only pumping blood, but also
Taking
different
care
functions,
of different
while
functions
pumping the blood.
While pumping the blood.
Okay. So, so you've heard of the term the only time the heart stops is when you sneeze, like your heart stops for a millisecond or something, right, sir? For a small second. So that's increased stopping of the heart is dangerous for us, right, sir?
Increased, that short while stop is not an issue, but increased circulation break can create problems.
So the next question is, sir, why do we always hear about cholesterol when we talk about the heart? Is it correlated, sir?
Yeah, it is correlated. Cholesterol, it is something as a part of your circulatory body functions. Cholesterol always behaves like a cloud on the heart, mainly because of cholesterol is transported throughout your body through the bloodstream. What happens is that too much of cholesterol, almost 85 to 95, 80% of cholesterol in body is produced by your body itself and remaining from the food what you are taking. So cholesterol actually plays a major role in giving a coating on your cells and supports hormone production, including bile acid production, etc. There are many vital, critical roles for cholesterol in your body.
So some amount of cholesterol is necessary.
That is why 75 to 85% of cholesterol in your body is produced in situ by your liver produce cholesterol, because it is an essential requirement for the function of your body. So for that function, liver produce so-called 85% of cholesterol required for your body from the starch or the sugar you are consuming, the fat you are consuming, protein you are consuming, that all will get metabolized. Cholesterol, that is an essential component of your body, but too much of cholesterol can create health issues.
Okay. Yeah. So the next query is, what do all cholesterol test terms like LDL, HDL, like such terms mean, sir?
Yeah, when you do a cholesterol test or a lipid profile test in your blood, you will find parameters like total cholesterol. There is a parameter called LDL, low lipoprotein, HDL, high lipoprotein, and triglycerides. These are the 4 parameters where total cholesterol is a good information. We will put maximum this much. LDL again maximum this much. That is, LDL is known as a bad cholesterol. bad cholesterol in terms this LDL with cholesterol deposit on your arteries and block your arteries, reduce its diameter and create blood flow issues.
So,
HDL is another one. It takes cholesterol from the bloodstream and bring it back to liver for its disposal, its removal. Triglycerides generally convert into LDL subsequently. So LDL is bad cholesterol, HDL is good cholesterol, triglycerides also will lead to bad cholesterol, LDL.
LDL.
So there is a maximum for total cholesterol, there is a maximum recommended for LDL, minimum required for HDL, and maximum recommended for triglycerides. Yeah.
So LDL, you said it reduces something, the artery size.
LDL finally deposit on your arteries, reducing its diameter. The orifice.
So the
blood flow will get reduced.
Okay,
then you will get blood pressure, and finally
leads to many other health issues.
Finally, it will lead to heart attack and strokes.
Oh, okay.
When the blood flow is stopped through those arteries.
LDL is the most dangerous out of
most dangerous one, and triglyceride contributes to HDL subsequently.
Okay.
So you should have restricted total cholesterol, reduced LDL, maximum HDL, and minimum total triglycerides.
So thank you for clarifying that. That was
thank you.
Great. So how does cholesterol affect my heart or anyone's heart? Like,
yeah. As I mentioned, excess cholesterol will deposit or form plaque on your arteries and block it. Finally, that blockage during the course of time, when you have high cholesterol or high LDL, it will deposit on arteries forming plaque, and that obstruction in the blood flow finally result in heart attack and strokes. Ultimate.
The worst that can happen
is heart attack and stroke because of the blockage of arteries due to plaque formation.
So cholesterol is not a silly matter. It's
silly matter. It is required.
It is required in a
but
limited
too much is a problem. So you should maintain. You should balance.
It's pretty much like diabetes. You have to take sugar, but not in a limit.
Optimize the level of
taking. Yeah. So the next question or query we have is, what should my cholesterol levels be? Like generally, what are the normal cholesterol levels?
Yeah, it's a good question. The broader recommendation is that your total cholesterol should be around 200 milligram per deciliter or 100 ml. 200 milligram per deciliter for total cholesterol.
Okay.
And for LDL, it is recommended as 100 milligram per deciliter. And HDL minimum 40 to 50 milligram per deciliter, and triglyceride 100 milligram per deciliter.
Okay,
so there is a maximum for cholesterol, total cholesterol, maximum for LDL, minimum for HDL, because HDL is the one is removing excess cholesterol from the bloodstream to the liver for disposal. So have a control on total cholesterol, LDL, and triglyceride. Then you are better.
Okay.
Thank you.
So this is a very basic question. Like, we go a step back. What causes high cholesterol?
Okay. There are diet itself can create big concern on cholesterol, mainly because if you take saturated fat and trans fat coming from solidified vegetable oil, hydrogenated vegetable oils, and these are the two major things contribute to high cholesterol, increasing LDL. Then your life, minimum exercises, your life patterns, and over usage of alcohol, smoking, and if you have some health issues like diabetes, obesity, and even some problem with your other organs can also lead to high cholesterol thing.
So would you say that a person who has high diabetes can lead to cholesterol? Okay, so both
obesity can lead to cholesterol, and then there are many aspects. In addition to the diet alone. Yeah, and of course your hereditary, what is carried by your genetics factors. If your family has got a history of high cholesterol, you are likely
like diabetes. So if your ancestors have diabetes,
genetic transformation from your parents also can lead to high channel. There are possibility, even though your cholesterol is high, sometimes it may not create problem for you if it is coming from genetic factors, because your body is already tuned to that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So some may not affect it as much, even if it's high.
Yeah.
So, but such people should be careful, right?
Careful. They should monitor and control it.
So
before it lead to a plaque formation and stoppage of your arteries.
So you would say that our curcumin 3, it's good for cholesterol, right, sir?
It's also good for cholesterol management.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So it can be consumed.
Sure, it can be consumed.
So,
in addition to that, it is an anti-inflammatory one. When your artery is blocked by this anti-inflammatory thing, also will be beneficial. So that is why curcumin has got an advantage. Anti-inflammatory benefit you will get in shrinkage of your arteries.
So for cholesterol, our products can be curcumin, just the plain curcumin. And
plus we have got omega 3.
Curcumin 3 plus omega 3.
With,
Then there's curcumin boswellia.
Boswellia is anti-inflammatory, but here we have got a special product. Omega 3.
So that would be more beneficial.
Since you talked about omega 3, I am just explaining omega 3 fatty acid coming from fish, walnut, flaxseed. There are many sources of omega 3. These all will contribute to HDL. So HDL content will be more. You are already mentioned. It removes excess cholesterol from your bloodstream to liver and remove it, detoxify it. So omega 3 fatty acids is always good. In addition to that, there are mineralized magnesium, potassium also available. So some of our preparation has omega 3 product always have omega 3 fatty acid, magnesium, potassium, and related things to take care of the overall health of your cholesterol. And maintaining good heart.
Okay, so curcumin 3 is a pretty good product for people who are facing cholesterol issues, you would say.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're coming to the end of it with the last question of today. How can I lower my cholesterol and keep my heart healthy? Basic question, but many people don't follow.
Yeah. See, as I mentioned, your contribution to cholesterol production is only around 15 to 20%, but you should control it mainly by taking more fruits and vegetables, take food with more omega 3 fatty acids, and regular exercises, minimum 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week.
Oh, just 150 a week?
150 minutes a week, moderate exercise. Moderate exercise can,
jogging.
Anything of that can, physical activity.
But walking, can it be?
Walking is considered as a moderate exercise.
Okay, walking also is included.
150 minutes a week will keep things under control, in addition to fruits, vegetables, and related stuff.
So
contributing to omega 3
fatty. 2.5 hours, somewhere around that.
Yeah. So that is enough. And then you are one whole day. You are not sitting most of the time idle in one place. I mean, there will be additional exercises.
Walking this
is happening. Yeah.
Okay. So I have one other question. Sir, there are a lot of things like work from home, people who sit and work a lot, who don't have much walking. So such people, how would cholesterol affect them? Will it be more dangerous for them?
Idling can, because of physical activity. Physical activity, idling, then you are not utilizing many of the fat generated or produced in your body. It finally deposits. Whatever you consume, you may not be consuming fat, but you will be consuming sugary substances, what we call it as glucose leading substances. Finally, all this excess glucose or excess starch, excess carbohydrate consumed by you will get converted into fat as a reserve for your body. Okay. So you will get more fat deposited in your body, though you are not taking fatty
Fatty,
materials, fatty food. It will, because excess carbohydrate will get converted into fat and it will deposit
Also because
finally.
we don't have much movement or much
Yeah.
physical activity. So
For your body to produce cholesterol in situ, the excess fat will be used for that. The what we call it as, there is liver produce cholesterol as a feedback. Whenever it's required, it produces, and if too much of that fat can lead to excess production of cholesterol by liver in situ. Yeah.
okay, so those were the main questions that were asked in the frequently asked questions of us. Thank you so much, Dr. Prasad, for having being here and helping us out with all the frequently asked questions and doubts about heart and cholesterol. Thank you guys again for joining in.